Hello everyone and welcome to a new storing video. So today, this is all TXT. Yeah. So we're gonna have a lot of TXT today. And then this is everybody else. Definitely not as thick, but yeah, as usual, we're just gonna get into it. I'm turning my fan off for this video, so just know that I am boiling. Anyways, timestamps will be like down here if you want to skip to a particular group. So as you probably saw, we're gonna be starting with Aespa. I do have two winter cards today, which is very exciting. They're both for Armageddon. This is her CD player card. I was very luckily able to trade for this and the other card that I have. So another card for Armageddon, and then I have her Barnes & Noble one from this album as well. I did decide to take out the exclusive Ning Ning cards that I had, and I'm going to try to trade them for winter equivalents. I know it's going to be really hard. Especially for the spicy one, but I'm gonna try. Guys, we actually have a couple Loona cards today. I don't know what has happened in this binder since the last time I was here. Obviously no true progress, but I do have all of my like random Loona cards in here, as well as all my Chew stuff besides her like midnight through flip that cards, but whatever. We do have this Kimlet flip that card. I am still trying to get all the cards from this era. Is it a very slow process? Yes. But this is one of her C version cards. I also did downsize this just a little bit. I did join a couple group orders for Club Icarus. I really like that album. Just because it was like the cute concepts. Like I think one is like the Kirby hat and then Rila Kuma or something like that. I think I claimed Heejin or Kimlip. I don't really remember. I think they're both my bias in Artemis at this point. But also speaking of Loona news, Lucymbal is not, they are disbanded like for sure now, which is really sad, but I hope the girls can just, are able to continue to do what they want in some way or another. I know Hyunjin she's doing stuff for sure, so I hope, you know, that goes well. Then lastly, we have Eve. I was able to trade for this Eve Pop from Loop, which is very random. I just have a giant wish list of Eve Pops, because I just would love to take offers for them because I love her Pops. She just had her comeback, which I still haven't listened to, unfortunately. Oh my god, I can't get this in. I do hope that she goes on tour again. Maybe. Please, Eve. Artemis is going on tour. They're not coming to New York though, so I will not be seeing them. I know they're going to a lot of like different cities, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah. Okay guys, we have some exciting cards for TripleS today. One of them being one of her Assemble 24 cards. I don't know if it's scanned or not, but just in case, I'll cover the QR code. So she's gonna go in the front here. So I'm only missing one for this album now, and I'm only missing, I think, 2, including that one for her overall, because I have her other Assemble 25 object. Yeah, again, I don't know if it's scanned or not, but was it expensive? Yeah, a little bit. Not as much as I thought I was gonna have to pay, but yeah, this one's going to the grave with me. And then I also have this Pod that kind of matches. It's from Jump Up, I guess. I know she's on a little bit of a health hiatus, so I hope she is able to come back whenever she's ready. Also, TripleS announced a tour. They are going to be in New York like 2 days after Le Seraphim, which is a little bit iffy. And the tickets are really expensive. They're like really expensive right now, so I don't really know if I'm gonna go. But this is the first time that Yuyeon is on tour, and she's like my second bias. So I don't know. Anyways, we do have lastly these two Everline Pobs. I think they're from the same set, but I'm not entirely sure. Honestly, the Assemble 25 objects have been a little easier than I thought they were going to be to find, so that's good. TXT just had their comeback, so I'm not really buying them right now. Anyways, but yeah, that's the progress we have today. So next I do have one card for Katseye, and I decided to separate this by members. So Laura's going to be on the front here, and then Megan is going to be on the back. How I have more cards for Megan now than Laura. Well, I do know, because I was trading for Megan because I thought I was going to buy Laura's cards, and now I don't have the time or energy to. Anyways, This is her other album card from this album. Anyway, so besides her vinyl card, I'm done. Because there's only 2 cards for this album, but anyways. Okay guys, so this is the stack we have for the first Enhypen binder, and we do have some exciting updates for Heesung. Wait, I had that right. So we actually have a card for Border Day 1, which never happens. We have this one of him in the black jacket. So only 2 more cards. Thank God. And then we can go to Dilemma. Just here. I finally have one of the holo cards. Now I'm just missing 2 for this page as well. And then for Dark Blood. Where are we? Okay. I do have the concept for the new version, which means this page is done. And then this page, I'm now only missing this hoodie Weavers card, which I know is going to be a pain to find because I have the concept version from the Engine version. I said version 2 times. Whatever. Very exciting updates for Heesung. I'm really close to completing his collection, actually, which is very exciting. How many times have I said exciting, guys? Don't count. I was able to find a trade for both of Jake's cards, so we're almost done with this album. I'm just missing this one Sunu. So if somebody has a Sunu, please trade with me so I can finish this. And then for this album, I am finishing this page because I have Heesung. I have Orange J. So I'm only missing 2 cards for this version. Yay. Nothing for the other 2 photo book versions, but I am completing the Weverse version with this J today. So these are the 2 Weverse sets. Awesome. I love this Heesung. And that was all for this binder. So I actually don't have any cards for OG7 Daydream today, although I do have a trade for a Jake on the way, which is at least some progress. But for Desire Unleashed, I do have both of Jungwon's Make version cards. I forgot which one goes where. So the white one goes in the middle. Okay. I feel like this Jungwon looks like a lot different than the other cards in this set. Don't know, but yeah, still haven't found this. Definitely haven't found this. I do have an OG7 Desire Unleashed wishlist up on my Instagram, and I was able to trade for this Sunu, which I might set up for this one day. Definitely not right now, because I've already, you know, not even done with Romance Untold or Daydream. Okay, so for TXT album cards, I of course have progress. A lot of good progress, I think, for the new album. I got my Awake album in. Wait, that's the version name, right? I'm not sure. So in my second Starlight album, I pulled a Duke Kai, and so I was able to trade for Bongyu. And then I still don't have any of these keyring cards. I did just join a group order for some keyring cards, but they're random, so I don't know which cards I'm getting until we know the results of a sorting form. But yeah, nothing for the etched version yet. And then for the Awake version, this is the card that I got in my signed album. I pulled Kai again, so I'm just missing his etched version for like the regular photo book cards. Then no key rings, of course. And then for the Afterglow version, I actually was able to find a whole set on Mercari Japan. Are the backs supposed to be different? Because these are very different. But there's a lot of sets going around, so I thought like they must be official, but I don't know. What else has happened? I don't know. I feel like I talked about tour and everything last video. This Kai's cards this era. Yeah, oh my, Taeyeon's egg cards. Yeah, they knew what they were doing. Okay, so moving on to the Weverse version, I actually had some pretty good pulls. I only pulled 2 dupes, which I was able to trade for already. I still need to buy, I think, 4 cards per version, like as you can see here. I don't think they should be too hard to get because I was very Subin blessed this time. I really wish I pulled this Bumgy because it's probably one of my favorite Bumgys from this album, but that's okay. This is the A version. I really love the Weverse cards this era. Last time I wasn't the biggest fan, especially because I couldn't really like figure out what set they were supposed to be in, but these I love. They're very they have a lot of variety, I guess, too. And then This is the B version. I really love this set as well, especially this Bongyu, which I pulled. I screamed so hard when I pulled this. There's a pop that is in the same outfit, and it's going for like really expensive, but I really want it. So I'm hoping the price goes down soon. But oh my god, this Kai as well. I totally understand why people are freaking out about that one. And I think he also has a pop that looks like this, and it's the same set. That's also very wanted. But as you can see, I did pull 3 out of 4 of Subin's cards, which is not typical of my luck at all, but that's one less expensive number I have to worry about. So I'm missing both of Taehyun's for this version, a Kai, Yeonjun, another Taehyun, another Bongyu, one Subin, and then another Yeonjun. And then for the solos, I have not looked at these at all. So yeah, that was the only things that we had for this album. Some good Weverse progress, at least. I'm really trying to focus on these keychain versions right now. But maybe I should start looking for like sets of the photo cards. I don't know. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the OT5 non-album binder. Do I have this Yeonjun? No. That is gonna have to wait for a good minute. I wasn't actually gonna collect any OT5 pop sets, and then I saw one in particular which I really wanted this one, and then so I had to buy another one to fill out the page, and so I bought this pop set. I don't know where it's from. I do love the Subin though. Very cute. I think we've gotten like 3 close-up Subin cards from this era, which is very nice. Oh. Can we? Okay. There we go. I love this Kai as well. And the one that I really wanted was this. I think it's a UMS set because, like, hello, they're in their concept trailer outfits, which I love so much. I kind of wish they were all on, like, the blue background, but that's okay. And then this Kai. This is his best look. I'm sounding like a Kai bias in this video. If you didn't know, my bias is Bongyu. But anyways, that was the only things I had for this binder. Okay, so this is the collage that I made for this era. It's a collage. Yeah, I will say that. I wanted to do the etched version, but the etched version is like postcard, so I don't think I could have made like a really good one. I think I said this in the last video, but I'm just gonna let Sanctuary flow into Together, or Together flow into Sanctuary. Whatever. I also said I wasn't going to set up for his pops, and then, yeah. This isn't very up to date, but I think this is all I'm going to be setting up for, at least. So, there's that. But, for pops that we actually have, this is the this is the Target card. I only bought one Target album this era, and I pulled Yeonjun and was able to trade pretty quickly. And then, this is the Hello 82 exclusive. I got 2 Hello 82 albums. I pulled Subin and Taehyun. I'm going to give Subin to my friend, and then I was able to trade Taehyun for Bongyu. Lastly, this, I don't know if this is Music Korea or KM Station, but whatever. It's in the, when they performed at the Korea University thing. That was such a good performance. So yeah, that was the only thing I had for the pops. I did join a Go for his Studio Shoom cards because last era they were really expensive, and I thought the ones from this era were going to be really cute, so hopefully I'll have those soon. Then we can move on to the MISC section, which I know I put these in a small binder in like my last video, but I decided to downsize, and because I downsized, I thought like the cards I had left would be enough to stay in here, if that makes sense. But I don't have any random cards today. I actually just have the group cards from the Weverse album from this era, which all but one are vertical, which I like. I do kind of wish that in the Starlight concept they were in like maybe white or silver outfits, because I get these concepts confused a bit. Mostly with the photo cards. Obviously when you're looking at them as a whole they don't look that similar, but yeah. Another thing that I got was Bongyu's signed postcard. Wait, this is not this era. Where's the one from this era? Oh, this is Bongyu's signed postcard from this era. I bought one signed album as I usually do, and then I pulled Subin and was able to trade. Okay, so that was everything that I had. Next is probably going to be a collection video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, thanks for watching and bye.